Real Talk Sports with Travis Lamar, episode 13. What's up, though? Y'all see it. Carolina Lady Gamecocks is in the building. The SEC-ACC Challenge was absolutely exciting, man. Like, the Gamecocks had two hard-fought battles that they prevailed and won against the University of North Carolina Tar Heels and Duke University. And both of those games were a close game. The first game, the Gamecocks beat the Tar Heels 65 to 58. My apologies. And the second game, the Gamecocks beat Duke 77 to 61. Now, the Duke score got out of hand in the fourth quarter, but that was a nip and tuck game the entire game. It was chippy. Both games were chippy. Both games were physical. Girls were getting texts on the floor. It was high intensity because every team is going to give the Gamecocks their best shot. When you number one, you got that target on your back. And North Carolina and Duke played us really tough. And our girls found a way to hang together and win both of those games. Coach Don Staley talked about how the sisterhood with the team is so tight in their bond. And you can see it on the floor. As I've been referencing, throughout the show, this team is different than the Carolina teams we're used to. We don't have that National Player of the Year on our team. So this team has to be more cohesive. It's a team effort. Everybody has to chip in, and that's what's been happening. And so it was really good to see our team play these two tight games because we've been blowing everybody out. We've been putting up 100 points against everybody, beating everybody by an average score of 50 points a game. So these two games left us battle tested. It builds character, and we needed it. And when the going get tough, players made plays. Against North Carolina, Bree Hall and Tahina Pau were amazing down the stretch, hitting perimeter threes and making plays and getting to the rim. And against Duke, Camila Cardosa closed that game in the fourth quarter and just put up a strong performance. So the Lady Gamecocks, man, it was stressful watching those games. It was a little nerve-wracking, but we needed those tough two tests. Our freshman phenom, Malaysia Fowali, against North Carolina, she only played 3 minutes. Coach Don Staley alluded to the fact that, she maybe wasn't as locked in and as focused as she needed to be. She lost her man a couple times on defense. Against Duke, she played 17 minutes, so she got back into rotation. But it's a learning process, and this is a team that's going to grow together and continue to, battle and do what they need to do to be successful and make that run to the national championship. But this is Real Talk Sports. I got to be real. I got to be honest. I am a little worried that we don't have a scorer that can just get 20 points on any given night when we really need to. That's what we've been accustomed to, with Aaliyah Boston and Asia Wilson, Tiffany Mitchell. Like, we've had ballers who can just get you 20. And right now, we're not seeing that. Cardosa is averaging 15 and 12, 15 points and 17 rebounds. My apologies. So she's the closest thing to that 20-point scorer that will just put me at a little ease, because when the competition, ratchets it up and it gets a little difficult, we're going to need somebody who can just put the ball in the basket with the game on the line. So we'll see how the year progresses. This team is a good team. It's a solid team, and we'll see, what happens moving forward.